Hello students, so today's topic is components of food. So here I begin with the slides. So in every slides I'll be explaining things to you, so whenever you need any help you can pause it and learn it and note down the things you need to. So beginning with components of food. Now what are components? Components means the nutrients or some sorts of, let's say, important objects for you to begin with that we obtain from eating different foods are known as components of those foods. Now what do we eat in daily life? We eat vegetables, fruits, cereals and pulses. Now what do these things do in our body? They give us energy. And how do they give us energy? They release some sort of nutrients through which our body, right from the cellular level, gives us energy to do the daily activities like running, playing, whatever you guys do. So now let's look into the components in detail. They are proteins, carbohydrates, fats, vitamins and minerals. Now you all know these food items that we eat: dal, eggs, meat, but then they give us proteins. Vitamins can be obtained from fruits or vegetables. Carbohydrates can be received from cereals, pulses or oats. And oil, ghee, butter, cheese and so on can give you fat. Moving on, let's look into each of the nutrients in details. So, the first one is carbohydrates. Now, carbohydrates, the word itself means carbo plus hydrates. Hydrates means it gives us energy, and carbo is another word you can use for turbo. They are mostly present in the form of starch. Now what is starch? When you wash off these things, let's say wheat or potato or rice, you'll get a dusty type of a water, let's say some sort of milk. That exact substance that you can see in the form of the milky in the water can be said as starch. Now, if you want a chemical test, now how do you exactly know that the food you are eating contains carbohydrates? Then you will perform an iodine test. For that, you can have a little, let's say, take a little sample of the food and put a dilute iodine solution into that. If you get a blue or black color, you can confirm that the thing or the food item has starch. Moving forward, the next nutrient or the component we have is proteins. Now what do proteins do for our body? Proteins are the body building nutrients. Now this body building does not relate to the muscles that you form, you're quite younger for that, but the organs that you grow, the height of your bones that you grow, or if you grow in, let's say, energy wise, or let's say by the mind power that you grow, proteins help you do all that. Now from where do you get proteins? You get it from eggs, meat or lentils. And if you want to know that the food you're eating contains proteins, what will you do? You will just prepare a food sample and then you can test it by copper sulfate or caustic soda solutions. And if you get a purple color to your solution, you can confirm that the protein is present. Now here you can in detail look into the figure, how you do the experiment, but then that we'll see when we get into class. Moving forward, we have the next nutrients, that is the fats. Fats are high energy nutrients. These are the nutrients that your body will use when it is in a certain need. Certain need means when you are weak enough, when you don't have enough proteins or carbohydrates, fats will give you energy. It is sort of a stored nutrient in your food. Now if you want to test that the particular food has fat, what will you do? You will just take a simple paper, put the food sample in it, and if you get a translucent patch on the paper, then you can confirm that the food has fats. Now we have next in our list